What up, everybody? This is Walt here, and we are talking once again about attracting wealth into your life instantly in these 7 simple steps. Here we are on part 4, so more than halfway. Also, if I'm getting the title wrong, just check out the article that I'm basing all this off of, because, they get the title right. Also, if you want some of my wealth products, I do have a bunch of get-rich quotes, as well as some various affirmations to help out there, and some advice in a number of my Amazon books, so I'll just link that up in the description of the comments if you guys want to check any of that out. If not, just keep watching the series, like, subscribe, anything that's going to help out, supporting this knowledge, getting out to the world. Anyway, here we are with this, 4th part, as I was just saying here a second ago. Yeah, so 4 parts in, more than halfway. What are we talking about this time? We're talking about purging jealousy out of your life. Yes, so, if you think of anything Purge related, just think of the Rick and Morty Purge episode and not the movie The Purge. Anyway, okay, let's see. So, let's jump into this one. Hey, look at the chickens. Chickens, so fun. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, purging jealousy. What's this all about? So, when it comes to jealousy, this is not about purging jealousy of, relationships and that kind of stuff. It's not about purging that type of jealousy. That one's a little harder to uproot because that's a big part of evolution and survival, so that one can be uprooted. It's important to do that if you are interested. I can shoot you guys some videos on doing some of that kind of stuff, but that one's a little harder, so let's just talk about financial jealousy. A jealous person in the financial world is really somebody who is just seeing somebody else with like a nice car, and they're like, oh, how come he gets a nice car and I don't get a nice car? And they're like, look, and there's somebody, off earning a bunch of money, and they're like, hey, how come he's got a bunch of money and I don't got a bunch of money? That guy, he only works like 4 hours a day, and I work like, 15 hours a day. How come he's got all the money and I don't? System's unfair, man. We need a revolution, blah, blah, blah. No, okay? Don't think that crazy stuff. Now, while granted there are some issues with the system and stuff like that, it's best to do what you can, not to want to, overthrow stuff just because of, overthrowing stuff's sake. So, yeah. Anyway, that said, it's really a case where clearly clearly income inequality is an issue and whatnot, and that's what's going to lead to the wealth inequality problem. But, that's just something where you need a system that's got some improvements. But I'll talk about that later. Purging jealousy, though. See, if you're jealous of somebody, if you think that, how come they've got nice things and I don't got it? How come they make, 100 grand a day and I don't make 100 grand a day? How come they got this and I don't got this? The thing is, you're actually setting yourself up for failure, okay? Because your subconscious mind is going to treat you like you treat other people. So if you go after other people like, oh, you got way too much money, how come I don't got that money? Basically, your subconscious mind is hearing, oh, you said you don't want money. Okay, well, then I won't present you any of these nice opportunities. And as I've explained in my book on the subconscious mind, the No BS Guide to the Subconscious Mind, linked in the description, I'm sure, basically, we have a situation where, look at this kind of thing. The subconscious is so powerful, okay? It is millions of times more powerful than the conscious mind when it comes to data processing, which I've explained in that book, as I've already said. But enough references there. I want to just point out the fact that if you're fighting a force that's way more powerful than you, you're just going to get overtaken and defeated. That's where affirmations can come in handy. But beyond that, getting rid of jealousy is pretty simple. It's just a matter of understanding that, I should say good things about those who have things that I want. Because when I say good things about them having it, it's a way for me eventually to have it, So if you see somebody with a nice car, say, what a nice car. That is a sign that I'm going to get a nice car. If somebody I know gets a nice car, I'm going to get a nice car. Somebody gets a nice raise, I'll get a nice raise. Somebody has success online, I'm going to have success online. Now, people's competitive nature will sometimes lead them to jealousy, but try to steer clear of it at least a little bit here, because it's not useful, When you're jealous of other people's stuff, it doesn't actually help you get the stuff that they have, okay? Now, while competition can be useful and is clearly shown to be a good idea overall, you don't want to be jealous of people's stuff. Be happy for what other people have. And if you want to one-up them and do better, feel free to go for it. But really, the important thing is to not feel negative towards them. Friendly competition is fine, but, competition where you're just going to be all like, I hate that person, how could they get this and I can't get this. Not good. So purge jealousy, at least to some degree, because this is a big step towards getting rich and attracting money into your life. Anyway, that is about it for this principle. I am Walt. I have my, of course, Amazon, other stuff linked up if you guys want to support some of these things. Check out some of my written materials. Otherwise, keep staying on with these free videos on YouTube here, the Enlightened Life series. Happy if you guys would subscribe, like, do any of that kind of stuff if you feel like it. If not, whatever. I'll see you guys next time with our next video. So, stay tuned. I'll see you then.